Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're back on the Main Street of America Facebook Live Tour. Apple Tree Antique Gallery sits along historic Route 66 in Oklahoma City. And as we progress with the fall and through October and into November, this is a great place to come shop. Very local, locally owned and operated. Great deals all around. And of course, the fall theming on full display here at Apple Tree Antique Gallery. This is 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway in Bethany, Oklahoma. You can call them at 405-495-0602. We're going to head inside the store. There you can see their hours on the door, 12 to 5 on Sunday, 10 to 6 on Saturday, closed Tuesday, Wednesdays, but the other days 10 to 6 as well. All right, and here we are inside the store. Immediately you can see a couple of the different vendors they have in here. Jewelry. See the cat clocks hanging on the wall. Back in that corner there are Hot Wheels, and we're going to take a look at every single bit of them throughout the store here on the Main Street of America Facebook Live Tour. But first off, I got some things I got to talk to you about. 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. The Shop Small Saturday at Apple Tree Antique is coming up soon. That's Saturday, November 29th. Apple Tree's Holiday Open House. Free barbecue sandwiches with sides and desserts. You can take your picture with Santa Claus. They've got entertainment, gift certificate giveaways, door prizes, and of course sales happening throughout the entire store. And all these are different vendors. You can see some of these signs hang up around them that'll let you know who's who. This vendor's AA50, 50% off everything with a silver star throughout this one. And they've got just about everything across this entire store with all the different vendors in here. Clothing, decorations, collectibles, silverware. They've got furniture in one part, I'm pretty sure. We keep looking through. I mean, when you're waiting, maybe if those football games tonight get rain delayed or something like that, you can stop by here and check out some of what's going on inside Apple Tree Antique Gallery. Speaking of football, November of this year, it's an online-only event, but the Bethany Public Schools Foundation is doing their impact auction. The BPS Foundation, of course, supporting Bethany Public Schools, all from high to elementary. Online only, but I think they're letting you get sports tickets. You can bid on those, maybe some clothing. Who knows all one, really. This is JT21, 15% off everything over 5 except firm and markdowns. We take a look inside here. See a bunch of different types of items, really. I mean, all the oil lamps. That's pretty cool. Whenever we stop in here, I mean, this place is massive. There's always something new. It's never the same on any 2 visits. Hey, if you're watching this now or in the future, so we look at some right up here, you've got nice movies. I mean, they've got really everything. Christmas decorations up there as well. But if you're watching this now or in the future and you've got a student up here, you can save some cash. Get 10% off on all clothing, apparel, and accessories if you show them your current student ID at checkout here at Apple Tree Antique Gallery, 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway in Bethany, Oklahoma. By the way, they are tagged on this Facebook Live. It's Apple Tree Bethany on Facebook, so you can go through and see their own Facebook page. That'll let you get a look at everything that the store posts themselves, not just on our monthly visits. That'll keep you even more up to date than what we do here. More holiday decorations, ornaments, lights, stockings on the bottom shelf there. They've got games, they've got silverware. Here are some of the clocks. This is always a big thing they like to promote here. Wall clocks, grandfather clocks, I think, are in a different part of the store here. But RB81 clocks, only 10% off back in this corner of Apple Tree. On this shelf, hardback books are $3 each. Weekend specials, the paperback books are $1 each. And again, that's on this booth only, but you can see books upon books. They've lined the shelves here. and you get a nice deal on them for shopping local at Apple Tree Antique Gallery. They had their fall festival not too long ago, back on the 20th. I was out of state for that one, unfortunately, so I didn't get to come visit, but I heard it went really, really well. Of course, they did their their gift certificates there, gave those away. So two people, I believe, won those $50 gift certificates and are coming by to claim their prizes. So if you want in on that, remember, Saturday, November 29th, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. right here at Apple Tree Antique Gallery. It's Shop Small Saturday, Apple Tree's Holiday Open House. As we keep touring the store, I'll pick out some more things that have always interested me whenever we come by here. See what vendor number this one is here. This is BG22. 15% off everything over 5, except for the permanent markdowns. Good jewelry right there. They've got stuff for kids, for adults. CS21, 15% off everything. And speaking of the students, of course, if you have a student, bring their student ID and get 10% off all clothing, apparel, and accessories. Only one discount per item. If the dealer has a larger discount at the time of purchase, you will get the larger discount. Those accessories include shoes, purses, jewelry, scarves, hats, hair clips, belts, gloves, all that good stuff. We're heading back towards the front of the store now, still taking a look at some of the stuff through Apple Tree Antique Gallery. Thank you for tuning in here on the Main Street of America Facebook Live Tour. Don't know if I noticed that last time. I don't know how many people would know what that is. GeForce GTX. That's a graphics card. I didn't know they had that in here. Interesting. Back on the other side, there's a lot of good sports memorabilia. I know I showed some of that off in the NASCAR area, but they've also got basketball, baseball, football, a bunch of different stuff through there. And we're going to head to that side next. But now as we head back towards, again, the front of the store, we'll show you a little bit more like the collectible items. How about that? Nutcrackers right here. I mean, Christmas will be here before you know it, really. But before Christmas, we got to get through November and Thanksgiving. Shop Small Saturday, Apple Tree's Holiday Open House, Saturday, November 29th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Free barbecue sandwiches. You can take a picture with Santa Claus. Entertainment, door prizes, raffles, and giveaways. That's all on November 29th. This vendor is right at the front of the store, and for a good reason, because they've got jewelry, clocks, and the model trains. Now, I've been told that these trains will fly off the shelves. These are very popular items. And one thing I always like about here is that the Route 66 theming is everywhere. They hit that hard. I mean, this is right along historic Route 66. All right, Apple Tree Antique Gallery, for those wondering, 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway in Bethany, 405-495-0602. They also play all the best music all the time. We're heading towards the left side of the store now, so we're going to take a look at some of the vendors back on this side. CS21, 15% off everything, 50% off all books, records, and movies. Here's something I just noticed my brother would like, maybe my father too. Speaking of NASCAR, Jeff Gordon, Daytona 500, back in 1997. How'd I get that for them? They'd like that. Well, let's keep moving towards the back of the store right here on the Main Street of America Facebook Live Tour. We're touring Apple Tree Antique Gallery this morning, right in the heart of Bethany, Oklahoma. Taking a look at all the different items that sit on the shelves here. Things for Halloween still up, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Those are all still on display here. Now we get into this one. I mean, How do you even explain something like this? It's everything. If you're looking for everything, this is everything. How about this? Oh, I like these. Starting lineup: Babe, Ty, Lou, Cy Young. Huh. That's really cool. I'm not a Yankees fan. I'm a Red Sox fan, but that is still pretty cool. By the way, this is JN02, 50% off everything in this vendor. There's a Buzz Aldrin model right there. Everything, folks. It's everything. It's anything and everything. In November, an online-only BPS Foundation Impact Auction is taking place. If you stop by Appletree Antique Gallery, you can find the little info flyers up by the front. They've got QR codes for you to sign up with that'll register you for the auction and make sure you've got your spot on that great event that helps support the Bethany Public Schools. The Halloween Fest just got done here at Appletree Antique Gallery. That was on the 20th. I was unfortunately out of state for that one, so I didn't get to stop by myself. But I've been told that they also served some really, really great desserts. So they've got that going on again in November. And if, don't take my word for it, come try out those desserts yourself and you'll be convinced. Trust me. RB81, 20% off clocks only. JA27, 15% off everything. Over $5 except for the firm and markdowns. The store is basically split up into 4 sections here. It's right, middle, left, and then the back part of the store. We're heading towards the back of the store now. See different vendors throughout here. Here's some good decorations for you. Not just Halloween, but for those dog lovers out there. You think they would sell a photo of my old dog if I gave them one? I doubt it, but what do you mean my dog's not extremely photogenic? What? WW11, 40% off everything. Wall decor, a lamp to sit on tables. I mean, it's wall, floor, ceiling decor. They've got everything through here. 50% off all books, movies, and records right through this vendor here. I mean, you'd have to come by and spend some serious time here because you got to dig, or you got to sort through everything because there's something in there you're going to love. It's a great place to come and visit, just talk to the friendly people. Here you go. This is what I like. CDs. All right. See Garth Brooks, Pam Tillis, Memphis, Scotty McCreery, Sammy Kershaw, Reba. I always like coming through and seeing the CDs. I'm very tempted to get one right now even. There's Switchfoot up there. I like Switchfoot. Fastball. Fastball's a good band too. See, this is what I'm talking about. Come by here. Come by Appletree Antique Gallery and take a look for yourself. W035, 10% off everything over 5 except firm and markdowns. 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway in Bethany, 405-495-0602 is the number to call. They're tagged on this Facebook Live, Appletree Bethany, but you can also email them, appletree@coxinet.net. We've made it to the back of the store now. You know, anybody that collects the old bottles, right? The old models, the old bottles, this is the place to be. We've seen model trains, we've seen model athletes. Now you've got the old-timey Coke cans. This was CS21 where they've got that 15% off everything in this vendor. We're going to head back towards the front of the store and catch anything we might have missed now. They've even got costumes for you to go along with all the normal clothes. So if you're still throwing a Halloween party as we get closer to the date, you might stop by Apple Tree Antique Gallery to see what you can find. Apple Tree's holiday open house is in November on the 29th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. $50 and $100 gift certificate giveaways, 2 of each. Sales going on all throughout the store. So it's JB 50, 20% off everything over 5. Maybe you saw something you liked as we were moving by. All right, let's head back towards the front of the store here. Get again a quick look at some of the things we might have missed coming around this way the first time. It would take maybe 3 trips throughout the entire store to be able to show off everything they've got in all these different vendors, and I mean that. Throughout the day on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk, we've got football games dominating today's schedule. Bethany and Tuttle play, of course, so we'll have our broadcasting crews out doing those. I've got a game day show at 4 p.m. right here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk, so make sure you tune in to that. 4 p.m. We're out at Raspados Wine Shave Ice. Should be a fun show. A092, 15% off everything over $10 except firm and markdowns. All right, and we're heading back towards the front of the store here, so we're about wrapped up on this stop on the Main Street of America Facebook Live Tour. Thank you to everybody that has tuned in. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Hope you found something you liked and a reason to come by Apple Tree Antique Gallery. Maybe you just want some of these Route 66 t-shirts. Maybe you want the model trains or the cat clocks up on the wall. There's something for everybody. Of course, back there, all the Hot Wheels. All right, well, again, that wraps up this stop. As we close, we'll go through the jewelry and show you a little bit more, but this has been Apple Tree Antique Gallery. Furniture, glassware, collectibles, memorabilia, and gotta-haves. Thanks to Carol and Shotzi. 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway in Bethany, Oklahoma. Call 405-495-0602. Email them, appletree@coxinet.net, or go to the Facebook, Apple Tree Bethany. They're tagged in this Facebook Live. Well, that'll do it for this stop on the Main Street of America Facebook Live Tour. Tune in again to the Game Day Show later tonight, and thank you.